Good evening, Red Devil football fans. We are back after a several-month hiatus. I am Zach Phillips here with my broadcast partner, Mr. Scott Warren. And, man, we are excited to get out here with some junior high preseason football. Hey, Scott, if you would, my friend, let's run down this starting defense for the Atkins Red Devils since we're on defense here to start the game.
Well, I didn't get the starting defense for the junior high, so
well, we didn't get the starting defense.
we got the offense, but we did not get the defense. I'll try to call them out as I see them out there. So
okay, good deal.
We've got Jamie DeLule at a corner here, and he's number 5. Kane Adami, number 58, at right defensive end. Number 62 is Caden Nelson. He is a right defensive tackle, and in the middle there is number 54. That is Corbin Rawlings. And then next to him is Colt Storm and Mason Petty, outside linebacker next to him. Colt Storm's number 64, Mason Petty number 15. Middle linebacker, Xander Parks, wearing number 40. Bryden Battershell also at a linebacker position, number 20. Braxton Kaufman, number 8, is the safety. Lincoln Taylor, 25, is the other safety. And the other corner over there on the other side is Lane Huddleston. He's number 7.
Sounds good to me. Our starting quarterback and starting running back are going to get plenty of reps out here on the field with both of those guys playing safety as well.
Hector starting off on offense and a little bit of a high snap there, and they blew that one dead. We're going to have a penalty.
Kind of trading penalties back and forth here. Defense got one first. Now Hector's going to return the favor and get one.
Ball on the 34.
No doubt. We don't have any markers on the other side, so I'm not sure what our line to go is.
Playing 3 quarters in this benefit scrimmage. Nice play there on the far side as Hector completes the pass, and didn't see who made that tackle. I think it was Lincoln Taylor over there.
Lincoln, boy, if that was Lincoln, boy, he collapsed over there pretty quickly. One thing I like to see so far with this defense, a lot of good communication there behind the line of scrimmage. Number 40, Xander Parks, is being very vocal back there.
And Xander will bring the lumber when he comes in to make a hit.
He looks like a pretty beefy boy.
Yeah, he's going to be a hard hitter. Keep your eye on him. Good pressure there on the Hector quarterback. Ball kind of hung up. Lincoln Taylor had a chance to get his hands on it. Incomplete.
No, you're right, Scott. Lincoln almost had a shot to pick that one off there if he would have had maybe another extra step. Good job not to get a pass interference, which is something that plagued the high school Red Devils last year.
Kane Adami with the pressure on that last play. Red Devils showing a blitz.
Right up the gut.
It's a good run there by number 18, and that's Easton Pruitt for the Wildcats. He's a quarterback. He saw that blitz coming, and he tucked it and ran to the left side and found a hole and picked up some good yardage. Gets it up near midfield, ball at the 47.
Red Devils going with 4 linemen down. Going with a traditional 4-3 look here.
Well, the officials stopped to have Braxton pull his pants down over his kneecaps.
Is that a thing?
I guess it is tonight.
Oh,
another high snap.
Man. Running for his life.
Yeah, a lot of Red Devils there, and Lane Huddleston comes up to make a big hit. It's going to drop Hector all the way back to they're going to mark him at the 33. Give him some forward progress, but
that was about a 15-yard loss there on the high snap. That was the second one of those Hector's had in this drive. As number 65, Noah McClure, comes onto the field. He's coming back off with a mad scurry. Another high snap.
And Kane Adami is right back there on the quarterback. And from the other side was number 64, Colt Storm. That play had no chance for Hector.
Yeah, quarterback Made a pretty smart play just to fall on top of it, because if he didn't, he was going to have some lumber laid into him.
Yeah. Hector having trouble with the snap. Going out of the shotgun, and they've sailed 3 or 4 over the head of the quarterback so far.
Got the early game yips. I only played snapper 1 or 2 times. I didn't enjoy it.
Heavy pressure. Hector with a little screen.
Ooh, nice hit.
That's number 20. Bryden Battershell came up from the linebacker position to make the stop at about the 26.
Yeah, Bryden was the second guy there to make contact, but he made the biggest contact for sure.
Remington Kaufman subbing in for the Red Devils, the right defensive end position. Little screen pass off to the right. Minimal gain. Red Devils making some substitutions on defense. Mason Petty in at linebacker now as Battershell comes off.
Ooh, put some air under that one.
That one's going to be picked.
Yep, that is a nice interception there by number 5, Jamie DeLuel. He read that one too. Before pre-snap, he was already pointing at his man. He knew where that ball was going. Really good job to high spot that ball.
And that's the best protection that Hector's had so far in their offensive possession. They gave the quarterback time. He just got too much air under that one, and Jamie DeLuel made a nice play on it. Comes up with the turnover for the Red Devils. Hector going to maintain possession. I think what we're doing here is just running a set number of plays. So number 70, Pierce Rogers, comes on, along with number 29, Josh Brockman, for the Red Devils. Hector takes the snap, and that one is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Actually, maybe a little bit of a loss, as number 65, Tucker Moore, and number 64, Colt Storm, combined to make the tackle. They just plugged up the middle. Hector had nowhere to go on that one. And now the Red Devil offense going to come on. Team switching out. Hector going to be on defense now. The Red Devils will take over on offense from their own 30-yard line. Braxton Kaufman, the quarterback for the Red Devils, back in the shotgun. Snap and a handoff to Xander Parks. Parks to the right side, spins, tries to spin out of a tackle. He's drugged down after a gain of about 3. They're going to spot him at the 34, so a 4-yard pickup for Xander Parks. Kaufman takes the snap, looks out to the left. Pass is complete to Lincoln Taylor, but he caught it on his knees. Should have been blown dead there, and Lincoln took a couple of shots unnecessarily. So the format for the benefit game tonight, 10 plays from each team with their first team players, and they're going to take a 3-minute break. And then the number 2 players will get 6 plays each, another 5-minute break, and then 1 half of football with the clock and the play clock. No kicking game tonight, so no punts, no extra points, no kickoffs, none of that, just offense and defense working tonight. So the ball marked back at the 30 after that loss on the completed pass to Lincoln Taylor. Kaufman rolling out to the right, and he's got a man open. That's DeLuel, and ball just kind of sailed on him just a little bit. DeLuel not able to bring it in. Had he caught that one, he would have gone to the house. He was across the 50, and there was not a Hector defender in front of him. Kaufman set to receive the snap. Hands it off to number 25, Taylor. Taylor's got a lot of room to run on the left side, across the 40, stretching out. And he's going to get to the 44. So a good run there by Lincoln Taylor. And Lincoln is a fast running back.
Very fast. He's got quite a bit of length on him, too. He's grown. He had a really good offseason, just kind of growing out a little bit. He's got a wide wingspan. Make good use of that there at the end of that run to fight forward for a few extra yards.
I know this coaching staff, they want to get Lincoln Taylor the ball in space.
That's Braxton looking to run. Had a little pressure there. He's going to have to make a decision. Gets tripped up right at the line. He's just going to go down.
It's a good play there by the Hector defense. That's number 18, Easton Pruitt. Came up from the linebacker position to make sure Braxton didn't get any additional yardage.
Which maybe it's just me, but Hector, as far as their front seven, Hector looks quite a bit bigger than in years past.
And we were commenting before we came on the air, they've got a good number in terms of,
yes,
of just players on their roster. You look at the sideline over there, they've got a lot of guys suited up. Xander Parks takes the handoff, left side, across the 50, drags a couple of defenders out to about the 46.
Man, he's a very aggressive-looking runner. When he gets that ball, man, he just looks like a freight train coming through there. It kind of reminds me of Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
They used to play for the, what do they call him, the bus?
The bus, yeah.
The bus. They used to play for the Steelers a couple years ago.
Park's going to go out to a receiver position along the right side. 4 over to the right, 1 to the left. Kaufman takes the snap, looking deep.
Trying to get that. That's going to be a little short.
And Lane Huddleston made a great play on it, and he drags the defender down to about the 13. And that ball did kind of hang up on Kaufman, but Lane Huddleston, a tall receiver, recognized what was going on. He kind of waited and went up and caught that ball and
took it. He took advantage of the height difference that was going on with him and his DB that was covering him.
He's got about 5 inches on the guy across from him there.
Is it just 5 inches?
Well, maybe more. Hector, the roster that we got didn't list any heights, but Lane is listed at 5'11", and the guy across from him maybe 5'4".
Well, Mark was telling me that, Braxton's a couple inches taller than he's listed at. Good job trucking as a defender there as Braxton Kaufman as he goes down a couple inches from the goal line.
Yeah, Braxton with a keeper all the way. He tucked it under his left arm, went to the left side, and he just absolutely rolled over number 6, Levi Wood. Red Devils quickly up to the line. Ball at about the 2. Kaufman's going to keep it, but they're going to blow it dead. We've got a false start on the Red Devils.
Interesting way they're snapping the ball this year. Normally it's a clap or something like that, but Braxton's just coming to the line, giving him a kind of little foot motion there, and he just snaps it on back to him.
So they'll mark off 5 yards. That'll bring it back to about the 7.
Takes the snap, looks immediately to his left. He's got a receiver, and that's going to be caught out of bounds.
That was a good route, good move there by Lane Huddleston. Started inside, planted his foot, turned back outside, just ran out of real estate, couldn't bring it in before going out of bounds.
Yeah, he did, and I put it in there, and it says it's timing out. It won't let me access it. So I'm thinking
Kaufman set to take the snap. Rolls out to his right, and he tried to dump it off there to, let's see, that is Mason Petty. Pass just a little bit wide. Mason not able to reel that one in. And that's a couple times there. Kaufman rolling out to his right, throwing right. Ball just sailed a little bit on him. Had one earlier to Jamie DeLuel that went incomplete. That one to Mason Petty. And that is the 10th play of the Red Devil offensive unit, so they're going to take a break here, And then the second unit's going to come on, and they'll run 6 plays. Then we'll have another break, and then we'll play a half of football. So with that, we're going to take a break here on our broadcast. This is Red Devil Football on Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here at the end of the first break here. Red Devils are going to come out against Hector to come to the next part of this game. We are having some connectivity issues on the live stream. One of our cameras is down right now. Hopefully, we've been up here working on it for about 3 hours today. Hopefully, in between the junior high and the high school football games, we'll be able to get that other camera up and working, and hopefully the high school broadcast will have a few extra camera options for us.
Yeah, a lot of new equipment this offseason, so we've tried to upgrade some things and try to make the broadcast a little bit better, but with that comes a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Scott. We have a ton of new equipment up here, which, that comes with the territory, especially, we're in a brand new broadcast booth this year, the brand new press box here at Atkins, which is an extremely nice press box.
Yeah.
But with new things comes new equipment, and with new equipment, you do have a learning curve.
We'll get it all straightened out, though,
we
eventually.
will.
Just be patient with us.
That's right.
Hector's first play of this series. Great pursuit there by the Red Devil defense. No gain. Josh Brockman on the tackle. Ja'Kai McDaniel also in on that one.
Ooh, almost got stopped. Ends up being a pretty good little scamper there for Hector.
Yeah, 7 or 8 yard gain on that one.
Comes up just short of the 40-yard line.
Play looked like it was designed to go to the left side, and he cut back to the right and able to pick up a few yards there. Again, this is the second unit for both of these teams. The second unit offense for Hector, second team defense for the Red Devils. They'll have 6 plays, and then we'll switch. Red Devils go on offense.
Ooh, almost got him there.
Parker Farron.
Oh, that's
some
going to be
pressure on. Yeah. I think they're going to get Josh Brockman with a.
I don't think they got him. I don't think that was a definite face mask.
Yeah, he definitely got him high there, but I thought the official went for his flag, but I guess not.
No, I think.
Oh yeah, he's signaling now.
Okay.
5-yard variety.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to learn there about closing angles and things like that.
Good pressure and good pursuit by the Red Devils, just not able to, you said, close it out.
Yeah, it's just as number 88, Zach Wilkie, comes out there to sub in for
22, Damari Simpson. Hector across midfield to the 49 of the Red Devils.
Another handoff here.
65, Tucker Moore.
A pickup of about 3.
And 23, Ja'Kai McDaniel coming on to make the tackle.
Number 72, Cameron McKinley, coming onto the field now for the Red Devils. I think the story so far for this second unit is wrap up.
Yeah.
Get some good hands on him. Looks like we've got too many guys on the field.
Yeah, I believe we do.
I think we've got 12 on the field right now.
Yeah, we're trying to run somebody off.
And we're going to get a penalty flag for that.
Yeah, I think they're just going to blow it dead and give us a chance to reset here. No, they're going to mark it off.
Yep. Well, constant subbing going on here by these young Red Devils. Number 78, Caden Anderson coming onto the field.
So Hector now with the ball up to the 41. The Atkins 41.
Handoff right up the gut. Nice little running back draw. Gets about 6 yards.
Yeah, good run there. That is number 20, Peyton Tollett for Hector.
Number 33, Mike Guerrero, going to sub in there for number 50, Ethan Burns.
Mike Guerrero, the kicker for the junior high Red Devils, but no kicking game tonight, so they're going to get Mike out there at a defensive end spot. Give him a little run on defense.
Yep. Number 30, Eli Gibson, going to sub in for number 9, Parker Farron.
I think we've got an equipment issue out there, so we've got officials taking a look. Well, no.
Maybe
they're looking at a
possible injury here. Coach Dobbs is out there now.
That's number 78, Caden Anderson. Coach Dobbs, Coach Torres, and Coach Gaines out there to talk with Caden Anderson. Coach Gaines, of course, Zach, comes over from Hector. He's a Hector guy, graduate of Hector, played ball there, played at Tech, was a quarterback at Tech for 4 years, and has coached at Hector until this year. Comes down 105 and puts on the red and white for this coaching staff.
Makes the glorious trip down 105 coming down into Red Devil country.
Nice. And Anderson walks off under his own power, but he's not feeling too good.
Yeah,
Coach Snow going to take a look at him.
Another high snap there.
And Ja'Kai McDaniel right back there to pounce on it and make sure Hector doesn't do anything with it after they recover that snap. And that's been the Achilles for Hector tonight. They've snapped the ball over the head of the quarterback with both their first team and their second team, and that's going to do it for this Hector second unit. They're going to come off, and now the Red Devils will come on. Their number 2 offense going to take the field. They'll run it back to the 30.
So the story for the second unit is the same story for the first unit of Hector as far as their offense goes. Lots of high snaps.
Yeah.
And the story for the Atkins second unit defense, man, we got to wrap up.
Yeah.
Good pursuit. Just got to wrap up, make some good closing angles.
They're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You got to be happy with that. Just got to finish out. So we'll try to run down the players out there on offense for the Red Devils. Tyler Jones, number 10.
It's like,
and
Looks like Parker Farron, number 9, is going to be our quarterback for this second
QB.
Yep, quarterback for this second unit. Even with the second unit, Red Devils have some good size on that offensive line.
Kane Adami coming out there.
He's going to have to get him some more minutes in there at lineman with one of our big boys going down. Kane Adami's going to come in and be the right guard for this unit. That's the same position he plays on first team.
Yeah, I think you're right. That injury to Caden Anderson.
Yep.
Going to force Kane back out there.
I don't think he'll be too mad about it.
No.
Handoff here for the Red Devils. Just a little draw play. Going to pick up about 5 yards. It's going to be number 29, Josh Brockman, that gets the carry for the Red Devils. Kane Adami's going to be coming off the field there. Looks like they found somebody else to sub in at right guard.
Yeah, Pierce Rogers, number 70.
See what the second of 6 plays is for the Red Devils. Nice little pass.
Parker Farron to Remington Kaufman.
That'll be enough for a first down if we were doing downs.
Gets the ball up to about the 43.
The Red Devils come out here in the pistol formation, three wide to the right side. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut to our running back. He's going to make a little spin and goes down at about the 47-yard line.
That's Ja'Kai McDaniel. He was lined up behind Parker Farron there in that pistol formation, as you mentioned. Zach took the handoff, went right up the gut.
It's nice seeing everybody's getting a little action with the football tonight.
Yeah. This Atkins junior high team, we looked at the roster, just kind of ran down the 10 of the 11 on the first unit are ninth graders. So they've got some good experience here. But in a situation like this, you got some younger guys who are getting some run, and that'll serve them well as they go down the stretch of this season.
Good pass there from Parker Farron. That's going to would be enough for a first down.
Yeah.
Gets
Josh
down.
Brockman.
Gets down to about the 46-yard line. Good job there by Farron to load that up and get the ball out.
And I like what Josh Brockman did when he caught the ball. Instead of turning to the sideline and getting out of bounds, he turned it back up and went upfield and picked up a couple more yards.
He's a pretty good-sized kid. He looks like more of a north and south runner. Good snap. Oh, Parker Farron's going to take a sack on that one.
Parker kind of pump faked out to the left. He had Ja'Kai McDaniel out there in the flat, and Ja'Kai was wide open. Probably should have gotten the ball to him, but he takes a sack, and that's going to bring it all the way back to the 50.
I believe this is the 6th play coming up here.
Ball right at midfield.
Handoff right up the gut. Got some space.
That was Brockman, 29 on the carry. He picked up 7.
And that is going to bring it into those 6 plays that this second unit gets.
And we'll take another quick break and then come back and we'll have one half of football to play. Again, no kicking in this benefit game, but take just a short break and then we'll come back and have a half of football to play. This is Red Devil Football on Red Devil Media Productions.
All right. Well, we are getting ready for a real legit half of football here. If I think we've got our first team starters. They're going to be out here for the Red Devils. Scott, if you would run down those offensive starters for us one more time as they get ready to play this half of football.
Number 5, Jamie DeLuel. Number 7, Lane Huddleston. Number 8, Braxton Kaufman. Number 15, Mason Petty. Number 25, Lincoln Taylor. Number 40, Xander Parks. Number 54, Corbin Rawlings. Number 58, Kane Adami. Number 62, Caden Nelson. 64, Colt Storm. And 65, Tucker Moore.
Man, nice little swing pass there. Braxton dumps it off to Lincoln Taylor, and Lincoln gets a full head of steam and just trucks a defender. You can tell there's a much higher sense of intensity right now that picked up with this junior high unit.
Yeah, 15-yard gain on the first play. Kaufman to Taylor.
That's going to be a connection I think we're going to say quite a bit this season. Well, not us, but the junior high commentary team will be saying that quite a bit this year.
That pass from Kaufman to Parks in the backfield, and Hector read that really well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a loss.
Lost about 4 yards. That's a really good job by the Hector defense to just kind of snuff that out and not let it get anywhere.
Second down and 14, 13, somewhere in there.
Yep. Red Devils are going to go with a 3-wide spread formation. 2 backs behind the line. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut to Zant. Man, nothing pretty there, just a bus. I'm telling you, this kid reminds me of Jerome Pettis.
Yeah. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down, but a good run by Xander Parks after getting dropped for a loss on that swing pass the play before. He made up a lot of ground that time.
He did lost 3 on the play before that and picks up 12 on that one. We're going to be 1 yard short of a first down. Braxton Kaufman back there with Parks next to him. High snap. Man, another good solid run.
Parks running through a couple of tacklers, would-be tacklers, and he gets up to the 35. It's going to be a first down.
Yeah, I like him. I don't want to see him on a swing route. I want to see him north and south right up the gut.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid. And
it says he goes 5'10", 210. I can believe it. Ooh.
Screen pass out to the left to Huddleston, and again, Hector read that really well. Number 1, Tyrese Stearns. And number 8, Mark Dodson, combining to make the tackle. Lane Huddleston had nowhere to go when he caught that one.
Yeah, he had his defender coming out there trying to make something happen. Caden Nelson was on the way out there, but just couldn't get in position. That's going to be a loss of really just a couple of yards.
Yeah. Second 12.
Another high snap. Oh, man.
Mason Petty took his eyes off that one at the last second, looking to make a move before he pulled the ball in. And
he had space for a move, too.
Yeah.
Man, he could have probably got 7 or 8 yards without getting touched. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long there, 3rd and 12 for the Red Devils at about their 37-yard line.
You got to feel like if you can get half of this back, you're in 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no punts, obviously, so going to run it, and I think we're going to blow that one dead. It's going to be a 5-yard walk-off. Little motion against the Red Devils.
We'll be looking at 3rd and 17 there. And, again, I still think you get half of this back.
They're going for it regardless.
Sure.
No kicking game tonight, so you got 2 chances to pick up the first down. You don't have to get it all at once. That's a good thing. And that's something I'm sure Coach Snow is trying to relay to his guys is just, don't try to do too much here on 3rd down.
And we've already seen Xander Parks get a 12-yard up-the-gut run. Maybe hand it off to the big back and let him go. But they're probably looking for that now.
Hector showing blitz. They bring it off the left side, and Kaufman gets it off to Parks. Parks is going to have a first down. Good downfield blocking.
Come on, get in there.
And Parks is going to get all the way down.
Get down there.
Into
That's
the goal
a
line.
touchdown.
Great effort there by Xander Parks.
Wow. Man, what a run. I think 4 or 5 guys tried to get a lick on him, just couldn't do it, man. He just kept trucking his way down to the end zone. Man, what a powerful touchdown run for the young fella.
Yeah, and he caught a pass kind of off balance there. Kaufman scrambling out to his right, dumped it off to Parks, and Parks got tripped up going inside the 5 and able to stretch out and get the ball across the goal line. Good effort there by number 40, Xander Parks, and the Red Devils are on the board, 6-0.
That's going to be a lot of fun to watch him develop this season at 5'10" and 210 pounds, man. That's a power back in junior high.
Yeah. Kaufman rolls to the left. Now he's going to scramble back to his right.
Looking like Johnny Manziel back there.
He's buying himself a lot of time. He throws it to the end zone. Ball tipped and then through the hands of Damari Simpson, and Mason Petty went up to get it. Just couldn't reel it in. Ball caromed off of Simpson's hands, and Petty just couldn't bring it in. That's going to leave our score at 6-0 Red Devils.
Man, I tell you what, a lot of credit there to Braxton Kaufman. Looked like Johnny Manziel running around back there making things happen. If there's kids listening to this that don't know who Johnny Money Manziel is, need to go watch some YouTube clips of him at Texas A&M. But, man, Braxton did a good job of making it happen. 2 receivers had opportunity to get that one, just couldn't pull it down. But, like I said, Red Devils draw first blood and get 6 points on the board.
Hector going to take over on the 30 now. And the Red Devil defense going to try to stop them, get the ball back for the Red Devil offense.
Yeah, just thinking back to that run by Xander Parks, number 40, the big back, man. You've got linemen on the field that aren't as big as he is.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a tremendous advantage. The Red Devils have an advantage with him at back this year. So I'm anticipating he's going to get quite a few touches with this junior high offense. As the Red Devils turn over here to defense, you've got several guys playing both sides of the ball, 2 of which Braxton Kaufman and Lincoln Taylor in the backfield there. And they're back in the secondary for the defense at safety. Number 7, Lane Huddleston, is over here at the near cornerback. Hector's going to snap it. I'll send it right up the gut. That's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards there for the Wildcats.
It's number 18, Pruitt, for the Wildcats, and he just went right up the middle. Drug a couple of guys with him to pick up a couple extra yards. A good run on first down for Hector.
Yeah, several Red Devils there in on that tackle. Tyler Jones, number 10, number 54. Corbin Rawlings also in there. Nothing fancy about that play. Hector has a man in motion. The little miscommunication going on there, but they still managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have even gotten a yard.
Yeah, they give him about a half yard, I think. 23, McDaniel, making the stop. Now he's going to come off, and Xander Park's going to come on at that middle linebacker spot.
He looks like a middle linebacker, too.
Yeah, this junior high defense runs a 4-3, 4-man down front, and then 3 linebackers. Kind of the opposite of the high school.
Yeah.
High school is going to be more of a 3-4.
Ooh, high snap.
Ryan Battershell, number 20, shot the gap on the blitz there, and the high snap again by Hector. They're lucky to fall on that one. Battershell was right back there.
And that's going to move them back 5 yards behind where they started this drive.
And no kicking game, so Hector going to punt. They will.
What is that turn it over? 40 yards?
We'll see.
25 to the 45.
Yeah, it'd be 30.
30 yards. Red Devil offense going to have great field position here, starting at their own 45-yard line. And there again, the Hector Wildcats offense was plagued by high snaps at the beginning of the game, where we just kind of traded back and forth and came back to bite them again there.
First unit on offense back out for the Red Devils.
Coach Porter's down there on the sideline looking like he's getting ready to call plays. He forgot he's the AD. Kaufman back there at quarterback for the Red Devils. He's going to have to make some moves. Shakes off one defender. Makes another move. Good juke. Breaks another tackle. And he's fighting. He is going to get a first down. Oh, that's a bad spot, ref. Ref, that's a bad spot now. That was the fall forward gave him the first down there, ref.
Yeah, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Of course he will. Hey, man, great effort there by Braxton Kaufman to make something out of nothing.
And again, had a chance to step out of bounds about the 48 and instead cut back inside.
Yep.
Picked up another couple yards.
He ain't scared of contact. Oh, fumble. Kaufman picks it up. He's going to run with it. He's going to try to get and he does have the first down. He lowers his shoulder. My goodness. Man. Braxton, man, he had his Wheaties this morning. He ain't scared of nothing. Boy, he dropped a boom on that little kid.
Yeah, again, just tiptoeing the sideline. You'd expect him to step out, but he lowered his shoulder and ran over number 2, Mason White.
Good night. He owes that kid dinner and a popcorn. Good gracious.
Ball just inside the 25. Red Devil offense on the march once again.
Lincoln Taylor's going to be in the backfield there with Kaufman. Braxton's been doing it all himself here on this drive. Hand off to Taylor, right up the middle. He's going to bounce around to the left side, makes a juke move, makes another man miss, and he is headed to the end zone. That's a wonderful little run there for Lincoln Taylor. Another touchdown for the Red Devils.
Yeah, Lincoln Taylor goes 24 yards, and he made several moves and hurdled a guy at about the 17 and then turned on the Jets after he got the corner, snuck into the end zone, and that's going to make it 12-0 Red Devils with 2:33 left on the clock.
Man, great move there by Lincoln Taylor to really just put the dagger in this drive and finish them off. Red Devils go up 12-0 here. And they're going to be going for 2.
And during the season, you're going to see number 33, Mike Guerrero, doing a lot of kicking extra points. But, again, no kicking game in this benefit game tonight.
Oh, and that one's going to be dropped. Pass intended for number 15, Mason Petty, and he just could not reel that one in. So at the end of this possession here, Red Devils put up another 6, and they're going to finish this thing out 12-0. And Hector's going to get it back at the 30-yard line.
Nice pass there on that 2-point conversion attempt by Kaufman.
It was.
Just over the shoulder for Mason Petty. Mason couldn't quite look it all the way in, and
I couldn't catch it either.
Leaves us. There's no way I could.
I had bricks for hands. Still do have bricks for hands.
Well, you're a lineman, so that's a good thing.
That's right. We got lineman hands.
And while we got a little break here between these teams as they shift personnel, I want to say thanks to First Free Will Baptist and to Casper's for the meal tonight. First Free Will Baptist served that meal, and Casper's donated for both teams, the junior high and the senior high pregame meal tonight. So thank you to the folks at First Free Will Baptist, and to Casper's locations in Clarksville and Dardanelle.
Hey, there you go, man. Make that plug. They have some good food.
They really do.
When's Union Grove feeding the kids, Scott? So we're feeding junior high on September 11th, and then we've got high school. Atkins First Baptist got junior high on September 11th, and then we've got high school on November 6th, I believe.
We have junior high on September 18th.
Okay, the week after us.
Then we have senior high October 31st.
Okay. What are y'all cooking?
Don't know yet.
We got burgers for junior high. That's
burgers.
what I think we're going to do burgers for when we feed junior high, and then when we do high school, I think we're gonna feed them some pulled pork. Got one of my deacons that he just makes some pretty dang good pulled pork. Shout out to Nathan Hickman.
Well, you could bring that on a Friday night sometime, and I wouldn't be mad.
You know what? I'll see what I can do. We do have another pulled pork cooker in my church. Just so happens to be our superintendent, Chris Taylor.
All right.
I think we ought to. I've said before, I'm not money motivated. I am food motivated. Might see if Chris can make us some pulled pork for the road games.
That sounds good too.
Hey, I'm a fan. This Hector offense is getting ready to take off here for their second drive.
And we got a little break here. Officials came over to talk to Coach Dobbs.
Not sure what this is.
Both teams go back to their sidelines to talk things over for just a second.
Get him a little water. Yeah, clock is showing 2:33 left.
Yeah, I don't really know what the break is, but
I'm not sure. It's hot. I know that. Tell you what, I did look at the forecast this week. Next Friday actually looks like we're going to have some football weather.
yeah, it's going to be nice. It's supposed to be, of course, it'll change a dozen times between now and next Friday, but right now they're calling for temperatures in the 70s, chance of rain. So
looks like we had maybe somebody over.
We do, yeah.
I think we had somebody overheat.
maybe.
'Cause we've got somebody headed over.
Probably to the cold tub.
Yep, somebody got some assistance headed over.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's what that is. Can't tell if it's a student or.
It is somebody from the Hector sideline. Yeah, they are going to put him in the cold tub over there. So
And while they are attending to that, we were just informed that we are still having some technical issues with our with one of our cameras that's up top. So I'm not sure if we'll have that one going for the high school game or not. We'll see. We'll see what we can figure out as I see even more Red Devil fans walking down the street coming to the game. Well, this is exciting stuff right here. And, while he's standing here in the room next to me and we've got a little break in the game, I think it'd be good to have a little word from our new superintendent, Mr. Chris Taylor. Chris, what do you think so far? You just got to see your son make a 24-yard touchdown run. I'm sure his form could have been better, but what do you think so far about this game?
Well, it's a little sloppy, but that's kind of to be expected in the first scrimmage of the year. So, when I was coaching, you always looked at this scrimmage as it's like just a practice against somebody else. You've been practicing for a long time against yourself. It's nice to get out there against another team and see what you can do and see what you're made of. And, we had some good moments and we've had some kind of ugly moments. But, again, that's what this benefit game is for. And hopefully next week we'll get everything cleaned up for week one.
yeah, you want to work out all these bugs and kinks and stuff while it doesn't really count.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, again, that's what it's for. You go back and you watch film and you try to correct mistakes. And, you can tell kids things in practice over and over and over. And then when you get against another team and you can actually see it on film and they can watch it, and it's a good learning experience for the kids. But, yeah, you got to get all the bugs worked out. And, we're having to do the same in live stream.
Sure.
And some new elements here, too. But, technology is a great thing when everything is working. Then when it's not, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, it is. But we'll get it all worked out. And
That's right.
as we go along, we're trying to put the best product out there that we can, and appreciate everybody's patience with us. Zach, we had the Hector player who was carried over to the cold tank, and I was just looking at the temperature right now. It's 95 degrees, and humidity's pretty low, 51% for Arkansas. That's kind of low humidity, but still the feel-like temperature is 105. So
yeah. It's just hot, man.
It is hot, yeah.
And you got to think those guys are out there in pads, they're out there in helmets and everything else, and the sun's beating down on them. It's blistering hot. So this is one of those times where you definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're staying hydrated. Gone are the days where we have to hear, well, you got to earn that water break.
Yeah.
No, you stay hydrated and you don't get a heat stroke.
Right. And they, coaches do a much better job these days about staying on top of that stuff. And AAA has mandated that once it gets past a certain threshold, you got to shut it down and got to take frequent breaks and water and all that. So they do a much better job of making sure these guys staying hydrated and taking care of those heat-related issues.
Absolutely. It looks like we're getting ready to get this thing started up again. Still some miscommunication here with the refs. I'm not sure
There we go. Now we're ready for play. Winding the clock.
Here we go.
Just under 2.5 minutes left.
Second drive here for this Hector offense. Handoff right up the gut. Matt's a good little run.
That's a good run.
Nice little 7-yard pickup.
18 Pruitt. He's had a couple of those right up the middle. He's a strong runner.
Yeah. Man, I feel like he got there in 3 steps,
Yeah.
too. Like, he doesn't waste any movement.
Yeah, he's quick.
He's going to be a good little running back there for Hector. Put his head down and fight forward. Even with a 4-man down front, Atkins is kind of they're struggling to stop that running game right up the gut.
Hector's issue has just been the high snaps, and there's another one that
yep.
bobbled, and that kind of threw the timing off. A handoff to Pruitt. He didn't have anywhere to go. Picked up about a half yard, so it's going to be 3rd and about 3. Several Red Devils in there to make the tackle. Parks, number 40, along with a couple of guys on that Red Devil front 4. Now they've marked that one back, so it's going to be actually about 3rd and 4, a long 4 for the Wildcats. Shotgun snap bobbled, and that one's on the ground, and Hector going to pick it up, and that's going to be a huge loss. Back to the 20, about the 26-yard lines where they're going to spot that one, so it's going to be 4th and forever for Hector. 4th and about 14 or 15. They're going to bring it back. No, they're going to punt. So Hector elects to kick the ball. Red Devil offense going to have another shot at it with 38 seconds left on the clock.
And then they give him 30 yards for a punt, so Atkins is going to get this one back at the 40-yard line again. Great field possession here for the Red Devils. They're going to look to put up 6 more.
Just not a lot of time on the clock. They're going to have to do it quick.
Well, with the
quarter. They'll have another quarter.
Yeah,
so.
That's right. We have a full half on this one.
I was thinking just 1 quarter when the clock runs down.
Right.
That was it, but it is a half.
Tell you what, the sun's not too far from peeking down over the stadium. I know these boys out there are going to be ready for that sun to go down. Handoff to Lincoln Taylor right up the gut. He's going to bounce around, but he gets a good lick laid on him right about the 44-yard line.
Number 10, Carson Curtis, making the sure tackle for the Wildcats, and Lincoln tried to spin out of that one. Curtis just wrapped him up and brought him down. A good job there by Curtis coming up from the safety spot to make that tackle.
Yeah, Lincoln took a helmet to the hip there. That was
yeah, he felt that one.
He did.
And that's going to bring an end to this quarter.
Here at the end of the quarter, before we come back here again for the second one, Red Devils lead 12-0, and Atkins going to come back here with possession of the football. So with a break on the field, we're going to take a break right along with them. We will be right back with you. This is Atkins Red Devil Media Productions. And we're back here at the top of the second half. The Red Devils lead 12-0, and the Red Devil offense about to get this thing going. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line. Kaufman takes the snap, rolls immediately to his left. Dart pass over to the sideline. Couple moves made there by number 7, Lane Huddleston, and he's going to fight forward. Gets down to about the 36-yard line. Good pickup there. Good little snatch and run. I was a little afraid there, when you see a guy start running backwards. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, again, Huddleston with the chance to step out of bounds, and he cuts it back upfield and back to the middle of the field and able to get up about to the 35. 36 is where they've got it marked. So Parker Farron comes in at quarterback now.
Yeah.
Tyler Jones takes the place of Lane Huddleston. Farron takes the snap. They're going to blow it dead.
Yeah, that's going to be a false start.
Yeah. I've noticed a couple times we've gotten away with it, but our guys are leaning at the snap. They're going to have to hold their water, as they say.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it's not blatant. It's just a little bit of a lean right as they're getting ready to snap it, and it's just that anticipation of it. You just can't do it. We even noticed quarterbacks sometimes take a little step a little bit early, and I think that may be what's setting it off too. Number 23, Ja'Kai McDaniel in at running back for the Red Devils. It's going to be hand off to him right up the gut. He's going to push forward, makes a cut, drags a Hector defender down to about the 35-yard line.
Good run there by McDaniel on the left side.
Get some of those yards back. Actually, it's going to be about 2nd and 8 here for the Red Devils.
McDaniel stays in at running back. He's to the left of Parker Farron. Damari Simpson split out by himself to the right. 3 receivers to the left.
Oop. That's the second time tonight we've seen just a little bit of hesitation there from Parker Farron on a throw, but it worked out this time.
Number 10, Tyler Jones with the catch. He gets up to about the 31. 32 is where they've marked him, so it's going to be 3rd and about 5.
Definitely 4-down territory here. As number 29, Josh Brockman, comes over into the backfield next to Parker Farron.
Tyler Jones, the lone receiver to the left. 2 receivers to the right. It's Damari Simpson and Remington Kaufman. Give is to Brockman, and Hector read that one all the way. They drop him at the 35. It's going to be a loss of 3.
Yeah, he got hit immediately. Never had a chance. It's going to be about 4th and 8. Man, unfortunate turn of events there. As the clock ticks down to 5:08 left here in the final quarter. Red Devils up 12-0. Good go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback takes a snap. Looking for his man, lobs it out there just a little bit outside of his reach, and that's going to be a turnover for the Red Devils, and their defense is going to come back out.
Farron tried to get that one out to Josh Brockman, and just not able to make that connection.
About a foot too far. Good effort there. Ball went where it needed to go. Just couldn't quite hook up on it.
And Brockman laid out for it. Just couldn't come up with a catch. And Hector going to take over at the 34.
We'll see if Hector brings out their second team offense, kind of like Atkins has in this final quarter.
Coach Gaines, Coach Snow, making some personnel changes here, getting the defense set on the sideline before they take the field.
Tell you what, just making an observation is really encouraging when you look out at a benefit game and you see a ton of fans here at the stadium to support the Red Devils. Man, there's just an air of excitement around here for football this year after a tremendous year that the high school Red Devils had last year. And it's just it's exciting to see the town so supportive of the team.
Yeah, we mentioned, it's a hot evening, and these fans have turned out in pretty big numbers for, as you said, just a benefit game that doesn't really matter all that much in terms of wins and losses. But
I think most of the fans have huddled over here into the shade of the press box as well.
Hector run out to the left side. That's number 5, Clinton Parks.
Man, another good run there for Hector. Man, they've had several of these good little 5, 6, 7 yard runs.
Yeah, that's a good first down run. That gets you.
You got
2nd 4.
That's right. Wide open playbook here at 2nd and 4. Up.
Another bobbled snap by Hector, and
he's going to try to make something happen, but he's going to get dropped about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
15, Mason Petty, and number 10, Tyler Jones.
Number 81, James Fields, is going to come over at the free safety position.
Hector looking at a 3rd and 6 now after a loss. Yet another bobbled snap. That's going to be one thing they're going to work on after this benefit game. They've seen that too many times.
Oh, yeah. Swing. Nope. Quarterback's going to get, Wow, got away.
Not for long.
No, he didn't get away for long. He got dropped for a loss down at the original line of scrimmage by a host of Red Devils. Number 10, Tyler Jones, is one of them that was included in that. But
65, Tucker Moore. 30, Eli Gibson.
Yep.
Pierce Rogers, number 70, was the first one there, and he kind of got leg whipped and knocked down, and he was in position to make a sack for a huge loss. But,
Hector's going to punt.
Yeah, Pierce a little slow coming off the field.
So the Red Devils should get this ball, let's see, about the 35, right around the 35-yard line, I believe. Yep, they've already placed it.
Yeah, 35, 2nd unit. Out there for the Red Devils, Parker Farron at quarterback. Amari Simpson and Remington Kaufman, the receivers to the right side. And on the left is Josh Brockman and Tyler Jones. Ja'Kai McDaniel in the backfield. And we're making some substitutions along the offensive line.
Yep, number 70, Pierce Rogers, coming in to play that right guard position.
64, Colt Storm. 65, Tucker Moore. 72, Cameron McKinley. And I can't tell who our left guard is there. He's looking at his
I can't
wristband.
tell.
We'll get a number for our left guard here in just a minute. 75, that is Madden Kelly.
Good run here by the Red Devils.
Ja'Kai McDaniel, and he rolled up on the back of Tyler Jones' legs. Tyler went down kind of awkwardly.
Yeah, he
got right back up, though.
Yeah, I cringed when I saw that.
Me too, yeah. Good run by McDaniel.
Yeah, very good run there.
2nd and 1.
Yeah, that is his second really powerful runner there. Kind of looking similar to Xander Parks and just the simplicity of a power run. Parker Farron's got an empty backfield here. He's got to get rid of that one quick, and he does.
Did. McDaniel with the catch.
Yeah, good little look-alive catch, and gets a solid first down there. Parker does take a shot there in the backfield, though.
Ball across midfield to the 48. And it's a first down for the Red Devils. 1:53 on the clock. Red Devils with a 12-0 lead. 12 nothing lead.
Still looking down at the wristbands.
We're going to have to work on our alignment on the right side. We had
Yep.
a couple of linemen too far back. They didn't whistle that one, but
High school will.
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards there. Just busted coverage up on the line. Just couldn't get a strong foundation set. You're right. Yeah, over there on that right side of the line, just a little bit too far off the ball. Yeah, junior high, and at least in a benefit game, they're going to be gracious on that, but they will not be gracious from here out. Almost lined up looking like it's a field goal.
Yeah. Pass complete to Josh Brockman. He's going to get up to the 45.
Nice little catch and run. Going to get about 3 yards past the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 3rd and 7.
I can hear our producer over here talking about what
Placing his food order.
Yeah, Mr. Mark Kaufman getting his chicken strip order in. You know, if he liked his commentators, might get us some too. But nonetheless, nice
Good
little
pass by Farron.
pass there.
Remington Kaufman with the catch.
Hard tackle.
Number 5, Clinton Parks making the stop for the Wildcats. He kept Remington Kaufman from picking up a first down there.
And that was just a nice little pitch there by Parker Farron, and that's going to bring it into the game here. Red Devils beat the Hector Wildcats 12-0, and that's going to bring us to an end of the junior high portion of the benefit game. We're going to get ready for high school here in a little bit. Scott, who's your MVP for this junior high Red Devil team?
Well, I would say really 3 guys stood out to me, and all on the offensive side. Braxton Kaufman did a good job at the quarterback position, scrambled a few times, bought himself some time, and had a good game. Some things to clean up, as Mr. Taylor alluded to earlier. But Xander Parks with some big runs, very physical with the ball in his hands, and then Lincoln Taylor, kind of a more shifty, elusive runner, had the 24-yard touchdown earlier. I'd say those 3 guys stood out to me.
I completely agree with you. Well, that's going to bring us to an end of this broadcast. We're gonna end this broadcast, and then we are going to start a new one for the high school. So if you're listening along here to Atkins Red Devil Media Productions, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for listening in tonight.